Hello everybody. Today we're going to be looking at HSK1 and HSK2 vocabulary explanation part 4. And today we're going to be looking at 5 vocabulary. 16 we have 菜. 17 茶 tea. And 18 长 as in long. 19 we have 唱歌 to sing or to sing songs. Number 20 we have 吃 that is to eat, right? Now let's take a look at 16 first. 菜. 菜 has multiple meanings, this Chinese character. First of all, you put it after a country or a place to mean this place's cuisine, such as 中国菜, Chinese food, or 意大利菜, Italian food, or 法国菜, French food. And those are 3 most famous cuisines in the world. Of course, there are no such a thing as 爱尔兰菜 or 英国菜. I don't even think there are something called 美国菜. So if you hear those things, that's wrong, because they're not really recognized as cuisines. They don't really have a rich culture in food. Right, and then 菜 has another meaning. Actually, I have a couple of meanings. For example, in this sentence, 我喜欢吃菜，我不喜欢吃肉. In this sentence, 菜 means a vegetable, like the green vegetable. The third meaning is a little bit more complicated to explain. In Chinese food culture, we usually separate the concept of the dishes like chicken or vegetable or whatever that's placed at the middle of the table for everybody to share, and then the concept of starch food like rice or noodles, where each person at the table would have their own portion of this starch food. And then the dishes in the middle, they usually are more tasty, more delicious. They are called 菜. When you are in a restaurant, you might say 我们要3个菜. We want 3 dishes. In comparison to that, the starch food that you're eating, the rice or the noodles, would be called 饭. And number 17, we have 茶. That's easy to understand. And in English, some people would even say a cup of cha. So that's tea. So nothing much to talk about. And Chinese people, of course, drinking different tea than Western people. There are various different type of teas, like the green tea, the oolong tea, the black tea, as you might like it in the West. And there's a fruit tea, there's a herb tea, there are weird tea, there are teas that you never heard of. And then number 18, we have 长, that is long, 长, as opposed to 短, short. As a matter of fact, this Chinese character has another pronunciation, that is 长. So this Chinese character has 2 pronunciations, and 2 with different pronunciation has a different meaning. 长 actually means to grow, or to grow to be, or to grow then appear to be. And then 长 is long. So if I put actually them 2 together, 长 and 长, it means to grow to be long. Like, okay. Now number 19, we have 唱歌. 唱, this Chinese character means sing. 歌 means song. So sing, song is the literal meaning of this phrase. And it doesn't really mean to sing song. It just means to sing, as in English. Like, I love to sing, which is not the truth. I don't love to sing at all, unless I'm really drunk. When you would like to say, I like to sing in Chinese, then you need to say, 我喜欢唱歌. And you cannot say 我喜欢唱. See, the reason why you cannot say that is because the Chinese character 唱 is not a complete verb or an action. This might be difficult to understand. I'll give you an example. In English, you can say I like to sing or I love singing. That's fine, right? In Chinese, you can say 我喜欢唱, because it feels like you haven't really finished saying something. I'll give you an example to help you understand what this 唱, why the Chinese character 唱 cannot be used on its own to finish a sentence. It is like the English word say. It is incomplete action. You can't really say I like to say. You have to say something, right? I like to say something, that's fine. Or I like to say I love you, right? So that's what you have to do in English. So because the word say is an incomplete verb, it needs something, an object after that to complete the sentence. And that's pretty much what this word 唱 feels like in Chinese. So in Chinese, what we do, we put the word 上 after that to form a more formal word for singing, right? So 我喜欢唱歌, which if you translate that into English, it sounds a little bit weird. I like to sing songs. Of course you sing songs. What else would you sing? But in Chinese, you need the word 上 there to mean you like to sing. I hope I've explained that clearly. Anyway, next one we have number 20. Very important word. 吃. Chinese people love to 吃. We eat a lot of things, and sometimes some Chinese people eat strange things. Not all Chinese people love to eat strange things. Not every Chinese person likes to eat dog meat, even though there are definitely more Chinese people love eating dog meat than in the West, I think. Or scorpions, or I don't know, frogs, or pigeons, or stuff like that. So if we try to make a few Chinese sentences with these 5 words, I can't really put 长 in there, but other ones can be used very easily in a sentence, like 吃中国菜, 喝茶, 唱歌. 我们去吃中国菜, 喝茶和唱歌. So let's go eat some Chinese food, drink some tea, and sing songs. I know in English this might be a very strange sentence. What do you mean sing songs? Let's go eat some food and drink some tea and then sing songs. But in Chinese it makes perfect sense because 唱歌, it actually means that you are going to a karaoke place to sing songs, which is something that you might not be able to find easily in a Western country. And here are some pictures that you might see what a KTV room look like. All right? So that's the 5 words we have learned today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.